What is up, my gravy babies? This is AI Dungeon 2. I don't remember what this is. I think it tells a story. Anyways, let's have a fantasy story, I suppose. 1. Select a character. Um, sure. Enter your character's name. Rubbish. Generating story. Please wait. You are Rubbish, a wizard living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a staff and a spellbook. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You look around and see that it is indeed what you expected, a ruined castle with an entrance to another world. The only problem is, the other world looks very different from anything ever seen before. As soon as you enter the ruins, you feel like you're entering a completely different world. The air feels thicker than usual, and there's no mistaking the fact that something is wrong here. Start an action with exclamation point to stop the game from putting you in front. Oh, if I do this, does that make an explosion? You quick. Oh, you quickly turn around and see that the place where you were standing just moments ago has turned into a huge explosion. A few of the walls have collapsed, but most of them haven't. In fact, you can even make out some sort of machinery inside one of the rooms. You immediately run towards the machinery room. As soon as you reach it, you notice that it isn't what you thought it would be. It seems to be full of machines, some of which look like they've never worked properly before. What the hell happened? Disassemble the machines. Um, you take a closer look at the machinery and find that it contains many strange devices. Some of them seem to be working while others don't work at all. Take take the working strange devices. You take the working strange devices and try to figure out how they work, and after a bit of experimentation, you manage to get the machine working again. Unfortunately, it doesn't do much good. You still can't leave this place. An explosion occurs in front of you. Run outside. You run outside and see the explosion was caused by someone trying to escape. They managed to blow up part of the wall, but they didn't succeed in getting away. There's a hole in the ground, and several pieces of rubble fall down on top of you. Um, look into the hole. You look into the hole and see that it leads to another world. You notice that there's a small town nearby. A large number of people are gathered near that town who seem to be in a panic. Jump into the hole. You decide to jump into the hole, since you know that if you stay here, nothing will happen. You jump into the hole. Move towards the town. You walk towards the town hoping that someone might help you. However, nobody comes to your aid. You wait for hours without anyone coming to help you. Eventually, you realize that it's hopeless and you give up waiting for somebody else to come and save you. Talk to the town's people. Is, is that one word or is it two words? It's probably two words, but maybe the game will know what I'm talking about. You approach the townspeople, hoping that someone might help you. However, no. Okay, let it generate some more story. The next day, you wake up in a bed with a man standing um over you. He looks like he's been crying, but his face is um covered in blood stains, and his eyes are red from weeping. Um, ask what's wrong. Who are you at? You ask him. I'm sorry, I just woke up. The man replies, "What happened? Where am I? This is where we are now," he says as he wipes off the blood stains, some of the blood stains on his shirt and pants. "Why are you covered in blood?" Why are you covered in blood, you ask? It's not very nice to bleed all over yourself when you're sleeping. Well, I guess it wasn't really my idea to kill myself, so what's the problem? You tried to kill yourself? No, no, you shall. I don't want to die. I'll live forever. Please don't let me die. The man doesn't answer you anymore. Instead, he puts his hand on your shoulder and looks at you with tears in his eyes. Hug the man. You hug the man. He hugs back. They embrace each other for a while before they finally part ways. The man's angry wife appears. You can use quotes to speak. The next morning, you wake up into the. Wait. Oh no, I guess that didn't work. You ask what's wrong. Let's try this quote thing. Maybe it'll give me a different answer. Nothing's wrong. I was just woken up by a loud noise, the man answers. Where am I? We're in this house together, she responds. Now leave us alone. Hold on. Why are we in this house together? Because I love you, you reply. I know, she says, and because I love you, I won't hurt you. What? Um, dig a hole in the floor. You decide that digging a hole in the ground would be the best way to get out of here. You quickly dig a small hole in the floor and then grab your sword. You look around and see no one else is around, so you start digging until you can escape this place. Cast the spell Earthquake. I wonder if that'll work. You quickly cast a spell which causes an oh shit shaking the earth. This causes most of the people inside to panic and run out of their houses. However, you notice a few who remain behind. They seem to be holding onto their weapons tightly or something similar. Um, cast lightning bolt on the people who hold weapons. You cast a spell on them, causing them to drop their weapons. You then go outside and begin walking towards the castle. As soon as you enter the door, you unleash a powerful lightning bolt attack upon everyone inside. It seems to work perfectly as most of them fall dead instantly. Find the king. What the fuck? Okay. Story of rubbish who stumbles into a new world, boys. You walk through the door and immediately head straight for the throne room. You reach it without trouble. There stands King Harold looking very tired. His body is covered in wounds, both physical and magical. He also seems to be suffering from some sort of mental breakdown. King King Harold, do you regret what you've done? No, no, nothing, he exclaims. It was all my idea. I wanted to unite the country under one banner again after centuries of war. And now? Now we have a chance at doing it. We could rule this together. Land together as one nation once more. Hmm. What to do? Smack the king. Snap out of it, you piece of shit. You swing your. I didn't mean to. No, not fucking. Not punch him. You swing your fist down hard against the king's face, knocking him back several feet. He falls backwards into his courtiers, who stand there slack-jawed and dumbfounded. Surrender, Harold. Surrender, Harold, surrender, you shout. Give me your crown and hand over your kingdom to us! The king looks up at you with tears streaming down his face. Take the crown. You grab the crown. You grab the crown off the king's head and put it on your own. The crowd cheers loudly, but you don't care about that anymore. All you want to do is kill these bastards who killed your. Wait, hold on. Um, cast fireball on the bastards. Hell yeah! You raise your hands and fire a ball of flame at the soldiers. The flames engulf them, completely burning them to ashes. Oh shit, I put two B's. Oh no. You look around. Oh, you look around and see the carnage that you caused. Your army is destroyed along with many others. You realize that if you had just listened to your advisor, you would have won easily. But instead of taking advantage of the situation, you chose to fight anyway and lost everything because of it. Go crazy. You feel like you're going mad. You know that you can't win this battle, so why not end it right now? You charge forward and smash your fist in the king's face. The king collapses onto his knees, clutching his face again. Bite the king's nose off. You lunge forward and bite the king's nose off. Blood spurts out of the wound and you let out a blood-curdling scream. The king screams even louder before collapsing to his knees. Can I just become God? You laugh maniacally. Can I become... You become... You become God. Destroy the universe. You unleash a wave of energy that destroys all life. End the story. ending. You are God. Wow! Damn! Damn, that was pretty neat. I liked that. I liked that. That was a good story. Thank you guys so much for watching.